What's going on, Atlanta Falcon fans, man? Y'all know who it is. Your boy Antoine Smith. Draft season right around the corner, man. And look, the Falcons have plenty of direction that they can go in this draft. I think offensive tackle is a need. Wide receiver, tight end, cornerback. I can keep going if you want me to. Linebacker. But I think the front seven, depending on what they do with free agency and re-signing the guys that they have, because we will have extra cap space this year. But Dane Brugler, right before the Athletic, man, he put out his very first mock draft. And it was very fascinating, man, to see where he had that first round pick. The Falcons traded away for James Pierce, and I think that investment is paying off nicely because he's leading rookies in sacks, has a teammate in Jalen Walker and Brandon Dorless, who got drafted in 2024. Everything is working out just great for the Falcons, man. But one position that they need still that I think to go along with Drake London is a number two receiver. Darnell Mooney hasn't looked like Darnell Mooney this year. He's fell off significantly after nearly posting a 1,000-yard season in 2024. His numbers have significantly dropped this season, mainly because of a shoulder injury of a play he probably should have never made in training camp. And I was there front hand to see him fall on his shoulder, and to have a broken collarbone is nothing nice. But since he's come back, he's only had one game of significance, and that was the New Orleans games where he got back with Kirk Cousins, got back in the middle with Kirk Cousins, and did his thing that game. But look, a wide receiver still in need of position, and right now they're at the top of the second round. But Dane said, we'll see if the Falcons bring back Kyle Pitts in 2026, and honestly, at 15 to 17 million dollars, if you franchise tag him, I don't see it. And if he takes what he made this year, around 12 million, you would think about it. But I know me personally, I would want to raise, and I think he may want a fresh start after what he's going through with these coaching staffs and these coordinators. It just may be time for a change, and just call it for what it is. It was a bad pick. But regardless, Atlanta could use another pass catching weapon to help take the heat off Drake London, which I was just talking about, because of his versatility across the formation and competitive mentality. Bernard will be a favorite among scouts and coaches. And to be honest, um, I would be surprised if he would last until the second round, because you got teams at the back end of the first round, such as the Bills and the Chiefs, that need receivers. So maybe if you want this guy, you may have to trade up for him. So as I think about what he would bring for the Falcons, like they say, he brings versatility. He can line up anywhere on the field, X, Y, slot, all of that. He's 6'1", about 200 pounds, and he runs about a 4.5, so he's not flashy fast. But one thing he is he's a very good route runner. He runs routes very precise. You see him be able to stop and go on the dime. He kind of reminds me of JSN, Jackson Smith, and Jigba of the Seahawks, and Abuka of the Buccaneers. These guys are not very big. They are technicians, and they know how to work the field, man. And when you know how to work the field as a receiver, that makes you more dangerous than anything. So if I had to compare him to those guys, I definitely would. But one positive out of this, also, if Michael Penix comes back, this is one of his former teammates for a season at Washington, where he had 34 catches for 419 yards and 2 touchdowns in that one season at Washington. And in the last 2 seasons at Alabama, he's had over 100 catches, about 1,400 yards, and I think 8 touchdowns. So he's put up decent numbers since he's been at Alabama. So when you look at the familiarity with the quarterback with Michael Penix, that makes a big stake in this claim. But also when you look at Drake London needing help, you got to think about Casey Washington, Darnell Mooney, Kadera Hodge. I mean, all of these receivers, what have we really got out of them outside of Drake London? Kyle Pitts has been the number 2 guy, and I think Bijan, he's second or third in reception for the Falcons. So receiver is definitely a need for the Falcons. So Germie Bernard is an excellent pick in the second round by Dane Brugler. But like I said, I still think he's going to probably be a late first round pick. And there could be a receiver fall to the Falcons in the second round, but this guy has first round talent written all over him. But that's my quick thought on Dane Brugler's very first mock draft. Had the Falcons taking a wide receiver. I'm not mad at all because I feel like it's definitely a position of need. But y'all know what to do, man. Tell me what y'all think. Germie Bernard in the second round as the Falcons' first pick of the 2026 NFL draft. Y'all know what to do, man. Drop them comments and let me know what y'all think. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.